Thank you so much, Chair. So I first just want to say that it is always very humbling to be on this side of the room in the position where we get to hear the personal stories of our constituents and, of course, have the debate as colleagues and really just focus on what we know to be true and what we know is the reality of so many Floridians across the state. This is not a Republican versus Democrat issue, and I say that because my office has received phone calls from Republican constituents asking me to vote no on this bill today. I know that because we have a community of veterans who live with PTSD and other type of challenges that span the political spectrum, and they've also asked us to vote no on this bill. So what's incredible about this topic is the constitutional amendment my colleague just referenced was supported overwhelmingly by Republicans and Democrats. I don't think one statewide candidate got the support like medical cannabis did on the ballot. And it was a Republican governor, Governor DeSantis, and one of his first actions was to make sure that we would push forward with those constitutional responsibilities. So I really struggle to even understand why this issue of caps keeps coming back. And though I respect the point that, currently cannabis is medicinal in our state, not recreational, the Constitution did not say we needed caps, and that's not something we're being asked to do in the Constitution. If so, we would have had a bill passed years ago. And to that point, Representative Smith's amendment did offer a supply limit with what doctors could prescribe. So if we want to have that conversation, let's have it. But the focus on caps is really detrimental to many chronically ill patients. And I appreciate Representative Rommel talking about his mom. It made me think about my mom, who died to cancer when I was 13 years old. And I was one of her main caregivers during the time. I held her hair when she threw up. I helped her with her medicine, including multiple pain pills every single day. At that time, we didn't have cannabis as an option. I can only imagine how that could have helped my mother's appetite, how it could have helped her navigate through the series of radiation and chemo and experimental treatments. We did everything to keep her alive, but that was never an option to us. And the fact that cancer patients going through chemo have a higher tolerance means that a cap could impact their ability to get relief while fighting for their lives. I cannot support this bill. I want us to see expansion to medical cannabis. And again, going back to this recreational point, I also just want to elevate the war on drugs being a problem. And we need to approach any type of drug usage as a health issue, not a criminal issue. And if we want to solve that, then we need to stop incarcerating people who are addicted and look towards interventions. And intervention could very well include medical cannabis. Thank you so much, members.
Further debate.